Now, a big conversation today on What Around Town. Michael B. Jordan.
Yes.
Michael B. Jordan is an amazing actor. In fact, his trilogy, the last, okay, maybe not the last, but his movie Creed 3 is debuting across the globe today. So, and he's also been unveiled as the face of Calvin Klein boxers. Yeah. So people have been laughing. Women have been taking the piss at him on the socials. In fact, I saw this, our producer Jules forwarded this to me yesterday. And it was hilarious, but wrong. You can see the meme. Michael B. Jordan is cute, but he doesn't have any edge. He just looks, I don't know, responsible. He looks like he knows where his birth certificate is at. And it goes on to say not even a copy of his birth certificate, his original certificate. But it's a comment that got our attention at the bottom of that shady conversation.
Yes.
Miss B, someone from somewhere across this world, somewhere. Responded and said, I'm starting to truly believe we women are the problem. There's no way you can say you want a real good man, then laugh at one for being responsible. It just contradicts itself. Shaking my head. And I'm a woman, and I'll tell you this. Women love bad boys.
Yes.
Absolutely, you're a good guy. You probably don't always, maybe now you're taken, but you've not always in your dating scene just gotten the women you wanted because, but he's too nice. I don't know, as in kuna kitu too, I can't explain, but absolute is just there. Have you been the victim of a woman shading you for your virtues?
Yeah. There's a chick who said, hey, me, like a guy who's rough on the edges. So I'm like, what is that guy? At a guy who, you'll text him and he'll ignore your text and then from there reply to you after a day. So I'm like, that's the person you want.
Yes, heartache.
Yeah. So
problems,
like,
headache.
Yeah, problems. You like just, those are the things you like. She's like, sometimes, when you argue, he argues back. When you fight, he fights back. I'm like, hey, then I'm in the wrong corner. Yeah. And I was trying to understand why. She's just like, I don't know, but I just like those type of guys.
It's not a lie. I tried to introduce one of my sister's friends a long time ago. In fact, in 2015, I remember. I told her, hey, there's someone who is in my life and I think he's a really decent person and he's, someone close to my man. Yeah. I'm going to introduce you to him. He's such a nice guy. Hey, she went on a date with him.
Yeah.
And she told me, I can never see that guy again. I'm like, why? She's like, he's so nice. He's so nice and boring. Oh. He wants to call me in the morning, ask me how I woke up, how my night was, and ask me what I'm going to do for the day. She liked another guy who I was like, don't even dare look at that guy. That's a bad boy. That's going nowhere. She was like, he's thrilling. He's, in fact, during the day, he wants to pull her from Jobo. They go, and like get wild a little. I'm like, what is this? I know it's exciting to date this bad boy, but I'm like, at a certain age, you need to wean yourself off of that urge for excitement and just wildness. Because with a good guy, I ended up with a good guy. I picked him and I said, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with a good guy. And I will tell you for a fact, no regrets. Yeah. No regrets. I can rest assured. I almost know for certain what he's going to do. He puts me first most of the time. Because also at the same time, small little fine print, men will always still be men. You understand? Yeah. But I was not going to end up with a bad boy because it's exciting and fun and spontaneous. And imagine, see, any boring. No, I was like, no. Hi, friend. My heart went through enough bashing and shredding for a lifetime. DJ Absolute. So, let me ask you a question. Have you lost a chick to a bad guy?
Yeah, it was, that time when you're still hollering at someone. Yeah. Yeah, so two of us. This other guy was really, the real bad boy. The bad boy type who does not reply to her messages, who
breaks her heart over and over.
Yeah, so me was that guy I was on, time. I'm calling in the morning. What's up? How you doing? Nini? You're okay? You're fine? Middle of the day. What's up? You send us some airtime. You said that like a poem. Blah blah blah. This other guy was a raccoon of raccoons.
Never shows up when they have a date. In fact, he's cheating on her probably.
Yes. In fact, there was a day I met her in the club. They were supposed to go out in the club together with that guy. This chick shows up. This guy didn't show up. And he didn't pick her call.
He must have been on another date.
Yeah. Me, I met that guy in another club with another chick. So, and I could, of course, I didn't tell her, like, yo.
Have you ever been tempted? Sorry, today you're my specimen. You're my lab rat today. Have you ever been tempted to try and drop your goodness because you're like, it's not appreciated by women? Let me stop being so good, because no matter how good you are in this society, most women or many women will not appreciate it. So wacha nikuwe mbaya. Let me be the bad boy so that at least I can be somewhere in the playing field, because now I'm being downplayed. You know, when you're a good guy, you're like a fly on the wall. You're never noticed. You're just there. In fact, you're more often than not friend zoned. True or false?
True, very true. There are two chicks who made me want to be like that. Two chicks that I dated. And the last one, I was just like, so why am I being good to these people? Yeah, let me be like those other guys. I sleep with other chicks. I treat them badly. I lie where I am. They can see me, but I'm like, yeah, mi siko hapo. Yeah, those are then my pal was like, no, do not even try go that direction.
Be yourself.
Be yourself, because you're not that person. But
and one day a good woman.
I was just like, no, but you're treating this person well. You're doing, so let's say, everything that you would normally do to them, for them. But on the flip side, like you said, a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
You're not noticed. You're just like, okay.
It's just absolute. He's safe and boring and honest.
Yeah,
it's not fun. It's not a roller coaster.
Anywhere he goes, he'll call me and tell me I've reached. If he's going, he'll tell me, no, me, I want a guy who I'll look for.
Did it ever affect your confidence until you looked at yourself like you were the problem at some point in time? Because I've spoken to some of my guy friends, and sometimes you feel you are the problem and you're not. These women have a problem. Sometimes it's trauma. Sometimes Stockholm syndrome. We tend to love our aggressors. Sometimes maybe you watched your mom go through turmoil in her relationship, so you picked up that a lot, so you don't know. And self-sabotage. When things are good, you're like, me, this guy is too good.
It's too good.
Me, I just need some violence in my life.
Relative who, the guys who used to holler at her, the nice guys, those ones she didn't want. Like, there was another guy who I was just like, yo, if you do not get this guy. But the ones who treat her badly, the ones who do what to her, are the ones she's going for. Mbaka asked her, yo, what do you want? Because this other person X, is very nice. Treats her nicely. Flowers, nini, dates, blah, blah, blah. Calls us, checks up on us. This other guy that he wants, nothing close to that. In fact, even when we go, he's like, I don't see your family.
I don't know if this makes sense to you, but I've always looked at it in this manner, absolute. Women love a project. That's the reason why you marry this terrible person with terrible characters, because you hope you are going to love them enough to change them. I'm the different one. I'm his pill. I'm the one who's going to come and try and change DJ Absolute to stop being such a bad guy. And then, he's going to be my trophy. And then men in turn, or rather on the flip side, want to marry a woman with very good characteristics, a woman with virtues, praying that she'll never change, no matter how bad a man you are. Does that make sense?
No, it does. It does. No, that is proper, definition for like, the way you're saying. Yolanda is getting with Absolute. Because she believes Absolute.
Mimi ndio ndamtem. This wild horse.
Huyu amekuwa kilala na wanawake. He's been doing this, but me. Me. There someone says, ule ndo dawa ya Absolute.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so I think what you're saying is correct.
Women like a project. I am the one who's going to change this monster.
And you see, for bad boys, I came to learn, they love that chase. The chick is always looking for me. The chick is always,
no matter what I do, she's going nowhere.
And then when he's in problems, he'll come and compensate in some area. In some area. And then
most of them, I will tell you this because I'm 37 years old. Of course, I've seen some things. Most of the bad boys are great in the sack. I know it's not daytime conversation, but it's the truth. They are so terrible, but it's just that one thing that they do right.
So you're like, why are you still this? But he's a nice guy. He'll change. He talked to me. We talked yesterday. We know how yours was talking.
Let me tell you something. And me, I'm speaking as a 37-year-old woman. These good guys that you're leaving, you think the good guys are the ones who are thrilling. Let me tell you something. You cannot know unless you try it. You think the bad boys are great in the where.